What's going on, Boosted fam? So while we're iced in due to weather and we can't get out and actually ride the bikes, I figured it'd be a good time to do a long requested video about how I set up my helmets for motovlogging and recording. So to start things off, let's talk about the helmets that I'm currently rocking on the streets. The Simpson Speed Bandit. Uh, it's a good all-around helmet. It's a lightweight and feels good on the head. I like the actual visor itself, the functionality of it works well. The Alpine Stars R10 is my main track helmet, and I absolutely love the way this helmet feels. However, I have one complaint, and it's this little latch. That latch right there is bad to hit my camera opening and closing. So you have to space it out, but by the time you space it out, there's a small little latch right here that has to be pressed to release this. So all in all, it's a great recording helmet, but if I could change anything, it would be the actual tongue on the visor. Next step would be, how do we attach the camera to the helmet? So I always run the Motorad's Flex Slim, and it's a good adhesive mount. So actually, I believe 3M as well on the adhesive side. They are bad to detach a little bit at the corners, but I usually get about 4 months out of one mount, and that's using it for daily recording. So I expect that. So again, not sponsored, but Flex Slim by Motorad, great brand. Highly recommend them myself. Moving on, let's talk about the actual cameras that we're using. So for the last year, I've been using the DJI Osmo Action 5. That's been an amazing camera, awesome and great for recording YouTube or TikTok or Instagram Reels. I do have one complaint with it, and it's the fact that I have to physically flip the camera to change the aperture from going between YouTube style recording to recording for Instagram and TikTok. That actual camera, though, it's been rock steady. It's great, and zero complaints other than having to manually flip and re-record stuff. That is why I treated myself this Christmas to the DJI Osmo Action 6. The Osmo Action 6, for those of you that don't know what variable aperture is, it simply means that instead of me having to physically flip the camera, I can take this, hit record, do my content, come back, and when I go to edit, I can choose between the vertical or the horizontal aperture. So that means no more having to go re-record something for a different platform. I can do everything all in one stop. My third camera that I like to use, and I don't post a lot of the content I get with it. I actually just kind of like recording my rides and seeing the scenery, especially on days like today where we're literally stuck in the house. The Insta360 X3, I've been using that for 3 seasons now, and it's been a great camera. Zero complaints with it as well. And I have been pretty rough on this camera. I like to mount it down low on my bag guard, and every now and then you can get rock chips like that. But so far, nothing that actually affected the view on the camera. Moving on, my battery setup when I'm out recording for a full day. Let's say we leave North Georgia here at 8 a.m. and we go to the Tail of the Dragon and ride all day and then come home. That's usually about a 6-7 hour adventure. So I like to carry my pack of batteries. I usually keep, there's 3 in one pack. I've got 2 packs. That gives me up to around 5 hours of recording. And then if I'm ever out for multiple days, and let's say we don't get a chance to actually recharge the cameras, I can always use my power brick that I carry. So that way I can continue to keep content flowing for you guys. Now, the main thing that I get compliments about always on this channel has been the audio of how well it picks up the exhaust and how well it picks up my voice. And the best way I've been able to do that is by using the DJI Mic Mini 2. That has been a very well-rounded mic, and it's Bluetooth, so that means, guess what, guys? No big battery pack, or no big mic adapter to the side of your helmet. That means no wires showing. You don't have to leave a window exposed just to run a microphone. And that also means that you're limited on your record time with a mic. I've usually been able to record for up to 4 to 6 hours off of the mic, so as long as you make sure it's charged before you leave the house, you're usually fine. And if that doesn't work well enough for you, you can always get a second one and keep it on your person somewhere. So the way I mount this mic in the helmet, as you can see down in the chin of the helmet, I've got this little magnetic strip. That magnetic piece mounts to the microphone, but the magnet itself is held on with 3M loop Velcro. So that means I can take this piece, insert it in the helmet onto another piece of Velcro, take my mic and set it down, and voila, it's tucked away inside your chin of your helmet. Hope you can see that well. But that's the cleanest way I know to set up a helmet and still maintain a really good quality audio, because let's face it, if the video does not have good audio, you're not going to listen. So there you guys have it. That's my setup. If you have any more questions, please leave them down in the comments. I'd love to answer them. What do you think about the cameras? What do you think about the helmet setup? Other than that, guys, always like, comment, and subscribe for more. And till then, keep the main thing the main thing. Enjoy this nice, horrible winter weather that we're having, and boost it out.